What separates a typical construction company's systems from a market leader's systems?
The market leaders, and to really become a market leader in terms of your systems, you have to plan ahead. So you have to think, where are we going to be in the next 3 to 5 years? It's always got to be driven from the business outcome that you want first. Once you have that business outcome, you have to think like an engineer would. So when an engineer is building a bridge, they think about stress testing the bridge, right? They think about the maximum weight that the bridge can bear. And what they do is try to discover at what point does the bridge break. And that could be under an obscene amount of load that a typical bridge is not going to have every single day. They do this exercise to produce the most structurally sound bridge that they can. You have to apply the same thought process to your business. Put it under 10x, 50x the volume that you currently have, and just think very simply about it. Where does the system start to bleed? And it probably is already bleeding right now, but where does it start to really hurt? For example, right now you have 3 systems that don't talk to each other. You have 2 part-time hires that glue and patch software A from talking to software B and so forth. You're already feeling it, and it's not that big, but as you scale, that's going to scale. So you go from having 2 part-time hires now to potentially 2 full-time hires or 5 full-time hires in the future if you stay at the current trajectory that you're on. Would you rather run business systems that's dependent on people to scale in proportion to your revenue and your growth? Or would you rather build the right systems now with the next 5 years in mind, so that you don't have to throw bodies at problems and your systems can handle the grunt of the work? That's the key difference. Think ahead, plan ahead. This is what being systematic is. And you don't have to be an engineer to think systematically. It is a habit. And I think it's something that every single non-technical business owner would absolutely learn.